come with me to Walmart to save 85% using only our phone. We're gonna be taking our receipt and submitting to a couple different rebate apps. So the main apps that I'm always using is Ibotta, Fetch Rewards. We're also going to be adding in Swagbucks, Shopkick, Checkout 51 as well. But don't get that confused and don't let that make you nervous like it's gonna take you forever and it's gonna be super complicated. I promise you it's not. At the end, I'll show you guys how I submit my receipt to all the different rebate apps and exactly what my final cash cost is when we enter everything into my digital budget spreadsheet. So you can truly see that A, you can coupon for absolutely anything. B, you can easily save over 75% even using only your phone. We don't cut any paper coupons, there's no newspapers, and there's no embarrassment at checkout handing over a bunch of like coupons, because a lot of people feel that way. You should not feel that way. Couponing is for everyone, and it's an amazing way to save money. So let's head into Walmart. I have a lot of good food deals, a lot of grocery deals, so we can take advantage of them this week. Below in the description box is a free printable breakdown. Just make sure that you have those rebates on your apps. All rebate apps do vary. So I could have $1 back, you could have 50 cents back, or vice versa. Maybe you have more cash back than I have, which is amazing. But you still wanna make sure that you're just updating your breakdown real quick before you go to the store so you can decide if you wanna do a deal or if you don't wanna do a deal based on whether you think it's a good deal or not. So let's head inside and get started. We're gonna start with our food deal. So first thing I'm gonna grab, they have these new personal watermelons. I've never seen these before. They're $3.87. We have an Ibotta rebate for $1.50 back on any brand watermelon. It just cannot be the pre-cut and pre-packaged size. So it in essence has to be like a full watermelon. So I'm gonna grab one of these. It makes my final cost like $2.17, and my son is in love with watermelon, so this is perfect. Next, we have a moneymaker deal on this mac and cheese. I found this deal on Sisters, saving you cents. So they are $3.48. You're gonna grab either one of these, submit to Ibotta for 50 cents back. Then on the aisle rebate app, they have a free rebate. So you're gonna get the full $3.48 back. Makes it a 50-cent moneymaker, so I'm excited to try it. It has a good amount of protein, plus it helps me track towards my bonuses. Another deal that was gonna be a freebie is on the Stir. So it should be over here with all the Mio and Crystal Light, but my store no longer carries it. I know they used to. Right now there's a completely free offer on Ibotta, so you'll get 100% cash back. So that's a really nice freebie, and it will track towards your bonuses. Let me know in the comments if your store carries it, if you're able to score. Next, we have an insane deal on oat milk. So this Silk Kids oat milk with 8 grams of protein is $4.67. Submit to Ibotta for $3 back. Makes it $1.67. That's crazy cheap for some milk, and I'm gonna try it. I actually like oat milk. If you love all the freebies and being able to save money using only your phone, make sure you take a second, if you haven't yet, hit that red subscribe button. It's completely free, and I would love to have you as part of my channel. That'll help me reach my goal of hitting 100,000 subscribers, which will be so huge this year. Another one of my favorites is Sunbelt Bakery. These granola bars are so chewy and incredible. I'm gonna grab the peanut butter. I think it works on any of them. I just haven't scanned them all, but definitely scan them on Ibotta. Submit to Ibotta for $1 back, makes it $2.18. This rebate does expire in like 23 hours. You're gonna wanna run on this deal as well if you want it. Next, this deal has reset so many times. I'm gonna grab the Glade again. The limit is 3. Submit to Ibotta for $1.50 back. I'm gonna do it all on one receipt. Makes your final cost 78 cents a piece, which is a really cheap deal for both of my bonuses. Another easy freebie is on the Pedigree Drizzlers again. So the Fetch Rewards rebate for 1,000 points per dollar, which translates to $1 per dollar, is still available. Limit is 3, so I'm gonna grab 3 of them, making them all completely free. Another great dog food deal is on these dog food bowls. They're $2.48 each. There's a bunch of different flavors that you can choose from. Grab 2, submit to Ibotta. You'll get a total of $2.55 back. And this is 2 different rebates stacking towards your bonus. Makes your final cost like $2.42 for 2 of them, or $1.20 a piece. Next, we have a great deal on baby foods. If you have a baby shower or something coming up, this might be good to grab. Grab one of these. It has to be this one with almond butter or this one with cashew butter for $1.92. Submit to Ibotta for $1 cash back, makes it 92 cents, so that's a really great deal. Quick heads up, if you have babies or if you have a baby shower coming up, definitely head over to the babies section. There is so much flooded with clearance. You could put together an amazing baby shower gift basket. I need to stock up on the cold teethers because we keep losing them. So I think I'm gonna grab these because they're on clearance. My son has this as well and he absolutely loves it, just letting you guys know. But yeah, tons and tons of stuff that you guys can grab. Larger toys as well, all ages. Next, we're stocking up on even more of the Curad bandages. We actually used quite a bit of them this weekend. I smashed my fingers. Something fell on my fingers and smashed them. So I was using a ton of these for the knuckles. So I'm gonna grab some more. They're $2.97. Submit to Shopkick. You're gonna get back $2.88. Makes it 9 cents. My stepdaughter used these this weekend as well because she had fallen off her bike. She loved all the fun colors and stuff, and she thinks that they're way better than Band-Aids. I personally agree as well, like I've said in my past. Next, we have a great deal on the Hello deodorant. So you can either choose the unicorn or the sweet coconut. These are $6.97 at my store. You're gonna submit over to Swagbucks. You're grabbing 2 of them, sorry. Submit to Swagbucks for $7 back on 2. Then on checkout 51, you'll get $1.50 back each. And on Fetch Rewards, you'll get 1,000 points each, or $1 each gives you $2 back. Makes your final cost 97 cents a piece. That's incredible. I feel like this would be good for my stepdaughter too. The Dial deal reset for us as well on Shopkick. So what we're gonna do is, it has to be one of these healthy hydration. Grab one. I used it the last 2 bottles that I had and they were really nice. I honestly loved it. So you're submitting to checkout 51, you'll get $1 back. Then you're submitting to Shopkick, you'll get 325 kicks or $1.30 cash back. Then on Ibotta, you'll get $1.50 back. Limit is 1, so it's best to just grab 1. If you want to grab 2, you can, because the Shopkick rebate and the Checkout 51 rebate have multiples. If you grab just 1, makes your final cost $1.17. Another rebate that reset for me is on the Dial hand soap. So I'm going to grab any of these 3. They're $1.24 each. The limit on Ibotta for the 50-cent cashback rebate is 2. So I'm going to grab 2 and max it out. Makes them like 74 cents a piece, so really good deal. We have a great deal on the Summer's Eve whole body deodorant as well. It's in the feminine care section. I haven't tried it yet, but I did purchase it last week. If you've tried it, let me know. So grab 1 or you can grab multiple at $7.48 each. You're gonna submit to Ibotta, get $4 cash back, then submit to Shopkick for $1.74 back. There's different rebates for each one, and you get 10 scan kicks in store for each color. So you may as well, while you're here, take 2 seconds, scan them all. You'll get a free 30 kicks and you haven't even bought anything. So that's another good way to stack your deals and stack your savings. That makes your final cost $3.48 for one of them. So that's over 50% savings. Proof that you can literally coupon for absolutely everything. We're gonna grab a Sleep Right mouth guard for about 75% off. So they're $19.98. You're gonna submit to Ibotta, get $2 cash back. Then on Shopkick, you'll get back $4.54. Make sure you scan it in store for the scan kicks. Then on Fetch Rewards, you'll get back $4.50. And on Swagbucks, you'll get $3 cash back. Makes it $5.94. All right, we have everything rang in. I did add on this, that's just like personal groceries, so take off $5. We're at about $59 worth of products. Let's go submit our receipts and I'll let you know what our final cash cost is when we enter it in the digital budget spreadsheet. All right, we're back in from Walmart. Everything went great at checkout because we didn't have to worry about using any paper coupons or having issues at checkout. I always do self-checkout as well. So the total for everything that I grabbed was $58.33, minus the pancake mix that I bought because that was just a grocery that I needed, and I forgot to do that in a separate transaction. So I just threw it all together, make it easier. So this is my process when I get in the car. I have my breakdown. On my breakdown, I just write the initial of the different rebate apps that I used. I go through one by one. I take the exact same receipt and I submit it to all the different rebate apps. Then I write in how much I got back, so that way when I get home, I can enter in my digital budget spreadsheet, and I'll show you how I do that in just a second. So first, I always do Ibotta first. That's just my process. So I submitted to Ibotta, got $15.05 back. Now heads up, it's not catching the watermelon. I tried to say missing rebates or missing cash back and then find it and scan it, and it's still not working. Then I clicked submit barcode and it wasn't working. So I do have to submit a ticket on that. So just a heads up, if you're trying to track towards one of your bonuses, I would recommend like getting an extra rebate just in case they give you issues with it or it takes a while for them to give you your cash back. You don't want to miss out on a bonus. I also got $10 back in bonuses. That is free money. An additional $10 back in bonuses. That's how you can save money on groceries. You're using your bonuses, you're using your moneymaker deals to cover the costs on other products. Then Fetch Rewards, I got back $4.63. Shopkick, I'll be getting back $4.34. It did miss my Dial body wash, so I did have to submit for that. Checkout 51, I got $4 cash back. That processed in like 30 seconds. And Swag Bucks, didn't realize there was the 75 cents still on the Dial body wash, so that wound up being an even better deal. Got back $7.75. And then the Aisle Rebate app. So it's not an app, but it is an app now. But anyway, they text you, you text a photo of the receipt, and then they Venmo you the money. It's very simple. So I got back $3.48 from there. Let me show you how I factor all this into my new digital budget spreadsheet, which easily calculates everything for me and shows me exactly how much I'm saving. So if you guys don't have a spreadsheet and you want to use mine, just go to briecouponqueen.com/budget, and that way you can get an editable version and get it downloaded for yourself. So let's enter in the data now. So this is my monthly digital budget spreadsheet. What I'm going to do is put the date. Then you're going to pick in the drop down what store you went to. If you need to add another one, you can just click this little button here. So we went to Walmart. Retail price, so this is the total cost for everything. Out of pocket for Walmart, for me, it's always gonna be the same. Rewards, there's no rewards at Walmart, so I didn't use any of this. Then total cashback is how much you earned from all the different cashback apps. So I added up everything that I had on my list here. I earned $50.75 cashback, which is so crazy. And then rewards earned, rewards is gonna be like Walgreens cash, register rewards, extra bucks, things like that. Again, Walmart doesn't have anything like that, so we're gonna put 0 in here. So the rest is gonna calculate for you. So my cash cost was $7.58. My net cost saved is 87%. This is incorrect, I have to fix that. But I saved 87% today, which is so cool. So then this is gonna update as well. I'm now at 84% savings, and I've saved a total of $408, and we're only halfway through the month. So if you guys want a copy of this digital budget spreadsheet so you guys can use it, enter in all your own information, just go to briecouponqueen.com/budget, and you'll be able to download it yourself. Over here, it now shows me that my remaining out of pocket for my budget is $73.34. So you can set whatever you want your budget to be, if you want it to be 100 or 150 or 200 or whatever. And that way you always know how much you have left, so that way you don't overspend. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Make sure you track your spending. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.